Jonathan Jones would like a message from his dad, Dennis Payne. So let's see if we can bring the two worlds together for you there, Jonathan, and see if we can ask your dad for a message there for you. We're going to use these mediumship cards, and on each card are like pre-written messages, pre-written statements, and of course as we shuffle them, we'll ask Janice to help us shuffle them, as you would say. So we won't manipulate them, we'll ask Dennis to manipulate them for us and then place them in order. So of course they won't be the word for word, as you would say, but it'd be the sort of thing he'd say, and we'll just have to see if we can sense anything, feel any sort of presence of what is being said there. So let's intuition has to sometimes maybe influenced by spirit as well. It's a bit of a collaboration thing, isn't it, as you would say. So we'll start shuffling the deck, and let's just settle down here and see if we can just bring the worlds together there. Spirit of Dennis, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Dennis Payne, and through these cards move among us. Spirit of Dennis Payne, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Dennis Payne, through these cards and move among us. Spirit of Dennis Payne, we ask for your presence. Commune with us, Dennis Payne, through these cards and move among us. Blessed be to Dennis Payne and all absent friends. And we just cut the deck like that, Jonathan, and then just place it to the side here. And then we'll deal out, primarily we'll deal out 3 cards. And then of course if any more, if we sort of sense or feel any more wanting to come out, or we just feel like the urge to pull another one out, we will. But let's just see what happens to the first 3 cards. First of all, Dennis Payne, we welcome you to our setting. Pleased to meet you. Thank you for making your presence known. All words might be true, and we've asked, and that's it, isn't it, for that. So let's see what Dennis has to say first of all, which will be the first card, won't it? So just bring it round there, and then we'll just flip it nice and slow there, not to disturb the energies there. We've got a couple of crystal wands here, a couple of quartz crystal wands maybe. That'll help ease the vibration, of course, if anything comes through. He's just saying there, Dennis, he's just saying to you there, Jonathan, he's just saying I had to leave that way. And notice how you've got these people in different sort of ways there, and in the clouds, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it there, and he's just saying I had to leave that way. So you got like a ladder, and you've got, I think, reaching up, and somebody, I don't know that, but it just implies whatever way we go, we've just got, that's just the way we have to go. That's just the way it is. And he's just saying I just had to leave that way. That I can't say anything else really to you about that in a certain. Well, I'm thinking I can't say anything else. I think it's just me thinking that that's just the way it was, and it's all right to complain about things or say, well, if only we could have done something better or whatever, but that's just the way it is. I just had to leave that way. It was my time to go. Jonathan. Let's just pull the next card out. Let's just see if we can get like a bit of an addition there. And we just place that card over there, just flip it over. And he's just saying, yes, I had to leave that way, Jonathan, but I want to know that, I want you to know that I'm learning over here. Why I'm getting a sort of feeling as though maybe it was a lifestyle thing, I don't know. That's just what seems to be coming through to me. I'm not saying it was, I'm just saying that's what's coming through to me, in the sense of I'm learning over here. I'm picking lots of things up now, Jonathan, and yes, okay. I'm not saying I didn't learn much when I wasn't there. It's like if you're just screaming through the ether there, or like echoing through there. But not saying I didn't learn much when I was there, but I'm learning. I know a bit more now than I did then. So it's nice to know, isn't it, Danny? It's nice to know that you're picking things up, and of course, it's all part of a learning process wherever we are, really. If we're in the physical, or if I mean the earth is our school, isn't it? It's our the university of life, they often call it, don't they? Dennis. Let's just see what else you've got to say there. Yes, you had to leave that way, and yes, you're learning over there. We know that, but he's just saying there. He's just saying, Jonathan, just remember me by the happy memories we created. I know that maybe, okay, there are bad memories, of course. There are times when we argue and things, but they don't matter because they're behind us, and that they are not important. The important things are the happy memories. Remember me by the happy memories we created. I had to leave that way. That's just the way I had to go. I'm learning over here. All the time, I suppose, I'm learning over here, really, Jonathan. But mainly, just remember me by the happy memories we created. Not just me, but we, you and I, together created. And that's how you can remember me the best way. Getting angry or whatever, or disappointed for whatever reason isn't going to do anything. Now, them are the three cards, of course, which seem to say quite a lot, don't they? But I just feel one more coming out. I don't know why. Actually, two. I just sense the number 2 in my head instead of 1, actually. I want 1, but I just sense the number 2. So we'll just pull 2 more, just to see if we can... yes, he's just saying there, I've no more earthly worries now, Jonathan. Remember me by the happy memories we created. Yes, I had to leave that way, and I'm learning over here. We're all learning, but of course, remember me by the happy memories that we created. You remember me by the happy memories, and I just want you to know that I've no more earthly worries, because I'm not on the earth anymore. So that's I sort of think he's giggling as if to say that's okay for me, isn't it? And I don't know why, I just do. Let's just see what this final card is there, Jonathan. Let's just see if that may spread. There you go. He's just saying to you, he's just saying, Jonathan, I send you loving signs through nature. I speak to you through nature. You know how the Bible says that God speaks through creation. Well, I speak to you through nature. You know that moon we used to look at now and again and talk about, and those stars, and we used to sometimes talk about the planets and how far away each one is, and what they're made of, and things like that. Well, I'm thinking of that, I don't know. But remember, when you look up at those stars again tonight, remember that we both looked at those stars. Remember me by the happy memories we created, even if they were happy memories by looking up at the stars. And I want to sneeze. Oh, excuse me, hang on. Good God. I always think if you sneeze, blow your nose quick. I don't know if that's what he said, but sorry about that rude intervention, but sorry about that. So anyway, as you said, just like how we look at the stars, and I sense I can hear like a laughing going on, like a little bit of a giggle, as if he says you're right. Yes, he probably does, Dennis. He probably does. Serves me right for what though? But nevertheless, the happy memories we created could have been looking at the stars. It could have been talking about life. It could have been anything really. It isn't just photographs and happy memories like weddings and christenings and other, other sort of baptisms and other special occasions where we gather photographs and videos, of course. I got a sort of feeling he's saying I want a video. Probably have a look at that video now and again and just remember me by that as well. But I do get this sort of happy-go-lucky sense of humour sort of thing going on. I don't know why, but either way, he's just saying that I speak to you through nature. So when you go for that walk, when we used to go for walks together and things like that, when you were a kid and we used to play football in the field or whatever it was we used to do, I don't know. Go to that field or go through those woods again or wherever it was, and I'll be there. I'm there. The birds might not be the same birds that are singing, but they'll be the offspring of those birds that used to sing when we used to walk through the woods there. So in a way, they're the same birds. We can't all be here all at once, can we? And we all have to take turns at being me or being I, and those birds are just being them in their time, as you would say, just like I was. But I'm a soul now, Anthony. So that's basically it. I sort of feel one more card. I don't know. He's just saying pull one more card, or I'm just thinking one more card out there. I know I said two, but we can have three. Look at that. That's just what were we saying then? I'm a soul. Just saying. This one just says that there's no such thing as time. Where I am, time is only on the earth, and that sort of confirms it, doesn't it, in the sense that I'm in a timeless dimension now, Anthony. So you don't have to worry. Time is on the earth. It's just a thing that we experience. So maybe like I was saying, looking at the stars, for example, it's the same moon that you used to look at before. As it was then, so just at a different time. But time, in the sense of the past and the future, are really the same thing, aren't they, Danny? It's just that time separates them. That's the only thing. Time just separates them. But the past and the future are the same thing in that sense. So I suppose that's something to be laughed with. I think I just got a funny feeling as though we're going to have to just gather these cards up now. Dennis feels, I think he just feels that he's said what he needs to say. So what we're going to do, we'll just get all of his cards here there, Anthony, and we'll just rotate them there. And then just place them nice and neatly there. And then what we'll do, just get the rest of the deck and just place that on top. And we say thank you, Dennis, for being with us and for your message. And we now say goodbye to you, and we hope that you rest in peace until next time. In the sense that love is the law, love is the bond. Merry did we meet, merry do we part, and merry may we meet again. Blessed be to Dennis and all absent friends. And with that, I think, what are these crystals here? We were on about them earlier, weren't we? Well, it seems to be like there's two crystals here. One is like a sort of clear ether type crystal, and another is an earthly sort of more, got a few faults in it, hasn't it? So we'll keep the earth one there, because that's where we are. And then the ether one, the ether crystal one, we'll just place on top of the deck there, just to clear it of its energies, and just as a bit of a dedication there to Dennis, before we now close the setting.